Welcome. Grab yourself something warm to drink, get you a chair, sit down, and enjoy. This is Feni's Campfire Chronicles. So, I'm starting this new series, Feni's Campfire Chronicles, where I'm going to tell stories sitting around a campfire. And these stories are going to basically be about the area, about me. Hopefully fun stories. Hopefully you guys will enjoy them. Well, sitting around a fire, drinking something warm on a cold night. So, on this episode, I'm going to talk about animals in camping. Excuse me, while I feed the fire. Okay. As I was saying, this episode, I'm discussing animals in camping. So, obviously, animals are outdoors. Duh. You always want to be careful of animals when you're out in the wilderness. A few different reasons. First one I can think of is, if you see an animal that's nocturnal out in the day, chances are it's got rabies. It's sick. Got rabies or something. But there's other things that you need to be careful of that you might not think of. For instance, making sure you rinse your mouth out after brushing your teeth. I remember back when I was in the Boy Scouts, years and years ago, was actually one of my first summer camp trips. So, for those of you who don't know, summer camp is basically a camping trip for everybody in your troop. Several troops get together at one summer camp, and you get to do different outdoor activities: swim, rock climb, rappel, all kinds of stuff. You can earn merit badges that way. And oh my goodness. Alright, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Bam. Okay. So anyways, I was at summer camp one summer, and I had a fun-filled day of activities. Getting ready for bed. I was a good boy. I brushed my teeth, rinsed out my mouth, but apparently I didn't get my lip good enough, because when I went to bed, maybe about an hour later, I woke up to a raccoon sitting on my chest, sniffing my face. Oh, I'll tell you what, that gave me a heart attack. Let me tell you about this time that really gave me a heart attack. So, again, Boy Scouts summer camp. Same summer camp, different year. I'm sleeping in my cot. Because this particular summer camp, they had those old military canvas tents on wood platforms, and each tent had two actual military surplus cots. So I was sleeping in one, and my tent mate hadn't came to bed yet. He was still sitting up. Most of everybody was still sitting up at the fire, talking, sharing stories of what people did throughout the day and what plans were for the next day, that kind of thing. And I wake up because I can't move my legs. I don't think anything of it because at the time, that's where my cat slept. He would sleep on my legs. Then it clicked. I won't lie to you. It took me a minute or two for it to click that, oh wait, I'm not at home. That's not my cat. I had a raccoon curled up in a ball, sleeping on my legs. I freaked. I don't know who jumped higher, me or the raccoon. But I bolted out of the tent to the campfire, and everybody's sitting around the fire. What's going on? What's going on? What are you doing? And I tried explaining to them. There was a raccoon that was sleeping on me. They didn't believe me. My tent mate, he actually came up and took my felt my heart, right? And it was racing. And from that point on, he believed me. He was straight up like, yep, nope, his heart's racing. He's telling the truth. He's not lying to us. I miss summer camp. Funny thing about summer camp. So every year, each group that attends has to do a skit. They have a big bonfire last night. All kinds of fun. But like I was saying, each group has to do a skit. One of the most overdone skits was you get the head of the camp or your troop leader, someone in leadership, someone in control of everybody. Have them get on all fours. No, that's a lie. What you would do is you'd have one of your scouts get on all fours, on their hands and knees, and just sit there. Someone would walk up, act like they're pulling on a pull cord. Nothing. Next person. Nothing. Next person. Nothing. So then you'd get your patrol leader, your senior patrol leader, your scoutmaster, or whoever's running the camp that year, to come up and give it a try. And it literally, it's like the engine starting. And then someone walks on, whoa, I guess it just needed a big jerk. Ba-dum. You know what? I remember this time when my family was out camping, and it wasn't just me, my mom and dad, and my sister. It was the whole family, the extended family, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins. I don't remember where we were, but we were sitting around the campfire eating s'mores. And I'm sitting there in this little dinky chair, and I remember the shirt I was wearing. I was wearing a Mickey Mouse t-shirt. And we're sitting there, and out of nowhere, I don't remember who it was, but it was my dad, my mom. Someone looked over at my sister and I, because we were sitting side by side, and they had the look of shock on their face, and they just straight up, don't move. Why? And at this point, look, I see the look on their face, and I'm scared. At this point, I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna die. So I'm frozen in fear. Come to find out, it was a skunk was eating the s'mores that my sister had dropped. It had snuck up into camp under her chair and was eating the graham cracker and the chocolate chunks that that had broken off of her s'mores. That was good times. Good times. That's what I love about the outdoors. It's unpredictable and fun. Well, it's getting dark. The fire's dying down. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Feni's Campfire Chronicles. Tune in next time. I actually have some pretty big plans. I want to come back to this area, and I want to visit Moonville. I don't know if you've heard about this. Moonville itself is a ghost town here in Ohio. It also was part of a rail system, and one of the tunnels is supposedly haunted. Whether it is, I don't know. But that will be for next time. So I want to say thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good night.